Okay, this is 40.2, direct and inverse variation. Now, when we look at direct variation, let's say A varies directly with, let's say B. A varies directly with B basically is that A equals B after you multiply it by some constant. So this is varying directly. So as A increases, B will increase, or if B increases, A will increase with some number on the outside. K stands for some unknown number. Now, if A varies inversely, and I'm writing badly, inversely with B, then this will be A will equal K divided by B instead of K multiplied with B. So as B gets larger and larger and larger, A will get smaller and smaller. Again, K is some number. So we have here that distance varies directly with speed. Well, we're going to use the D here for distance and the S here for speed. So that'll be our D and S. So we have D and S. And between D and S, we have varies directly. It varies directly. So if that's true, then this will be a D equals K times S. So this is what we're going to use to represent distance varies directly with speed. D equals K times S. Then here, the distance traveled is 150 while the speed is 50. So that means that the distance traveled, so D is 150, K is still K, but the speed, S, is 50. So if the speed is 50, we'll get a distance of 150 miles. So we can use this right here to solve for K. So I'm going to divide by 50 on both sides. And I'll get K equals, I think that's 30. That's 3. So K equals 3. Now, from there, we can conclude that now D equals 3 times S instead of K times S. Okay. All right, we got the first part and the second part. Lastly, it says, what will the distance be if the speed is 60 miles an hour? So now instead of starting off with D equals KS, we'll start off with D equals 3S. And it says, we're trying to find the speed. Sorry, we're trying to find what is the distance, and the speed is 60. So D equals 3 times 60 for speed. And so D equals 3 times 60, which is 180. And so what would the distance be if the speed is 60 miles an hour? Your distance will be 180 miles. Okay, for here, the price varies inversely with the demand. Well, here, price, we're going to use the P from price, varies directly. We'll represent that with the demand. We'll use D there. So what we have is a P and a D. You remember, varies directly, inversely. This will be a P and a D, and varies inversely. So this will be P equals K over D. So let's write that. Price equals K over D. That's price varies inversely with the demand right there. Now, we're done with that. Now the price is 150 while the demand is 40. So price is 150. So we're going to put a 150, replace price with 150, and replace the D or demand with 40. And K is still here. Now we're going to solve for the K. So this will be 150 equals K over 40. And we'll multiply by 40 on both sides. And this will help get rid of the 40 here. They'll cancel. These two cancel, and you end up with K. Over here we multiply. Let's see, 2 zeros. So we get 2 zeros here. 4 times 5 is 20. So that's my 0. And carry my 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. So K is 6,000. Wow. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and rewrite this. Instead of P equals K over D, P equals 6,000 over D. And there we go. All right, so we have this. How many units will be demanded if the price is 200? So instead of P equals K over D, we're going to write P equals 6,000 over D. Okay. And then we'll say how many units of demand if the price is 200. So we're going to put 200 here and try to find out what demand is. So price is 200. It'll equal 6,000 over D. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by D to get rid of the denominator. So this will be 200 equals 6,000 over D. And we're going to multiply both sides by D. So 2,000 times D and this times D. Now the D that I put on the right side will cancel this D and we'll just have 6,000. Whereas the 200 times D just stays 200 times D. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by 200 in order to get the D by itself. So divide by 200, divide by 200, and we'll get D equals, the zeros will cancel, left with 60 over 2, which is 30. And so how many units will be in demand? 30 units will be in demand.